in no audio from us, or no audio?
Is that any better? Is that race audio, or is that our audio?
I can hear myself, I think.
Can you hear the bass sounds a bit quiet? Right, okay, I'll turn up my volume.
Blank, I think it's you, because we can now hear each other on stream, so...
Yeah, just what's my volume like? Is it quite quiet, or...?
I'll just let Rosa be the bearer of that.
Hide the comments, please. Alright. How do I do that?
You have no idea. I have no idea either. Obviously, we are winging it this evening.
We're winging it. Ricky, tell me how I do it, and then I'll do it.
Go on, Ricky, you're a Twitch streaming professional.
I'm a step-by-step guide sort of man as well.
You press this button and
press
do this,
start.
and you scroll down this many pages. We'll just continue. I'll continue anyway.
Yeah, just go for it. I'll figure it out when Ricky says something.
Yeah, with the on-track action, so...
Okay.
The likes of Zakart and Raikkonen haven't set a time yet, so kind of expect them to be probably in the top half of the grid. Zakart, as Varamir mentioned earlier, new driver to the league, got a podium last time out, so definitely got a place to be with front runners. I think we're all good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a lap with Al Permut, and he's going for a soft run. Let's see what he can do.
Don't know anything about the weather conditions, but the fact that a lot of people are staying on the hards suggests it's not going to rain. Well, it's not going to be a wet start at least, which means we haven't seen a wet race so far this week. So good luck to the America boys tomorrow. That means that your race is going to be wet.
Yeah, I'm kind of grateful that it's not raining, just because of the sheer focus it takes and the length it takes when it's raining.
I think we had a wet race a couple of seasons ago in Tier 2, and that was that took long. That was very much over an hour of concentration, which was very difficult.
He's hitting the curbs quite nicely, so it looks like a decent lap so far.
Mitch improves marginally, goes back in front of Matrix. Those two put a lot of practice in week on week at all the circuits that we have.
Oh, and as I say that, he's in the pits.
It's always the way. It's right, you'll be cursing people and they'll be having bad luck races soon as well. That's right.
Definitely. Well, just going from the commentator's curse yesterday, Thomas was saying like that I had no warnings, or I had one warning or something, and then I think one corner later, 3-second penalty. Great.
Yes, yesterday cost me points. I picked up a 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane. First time I've ever done that. I sped by 1 mile an hour over.
Gonna give Ginger Ninja some airtime. He doesn't necessarily get much, so see what he can do on the mediums.
Another promotee from Tier 2 last season.
I'd expect Ginger to do 2 laps on the mediums now. He should do 1 out lap, hot lap, hot lap again. So he's got time for it. Let's see what he does.
So names that I'm missing this evening, I've just got the list out in front of me. So we've got no Nolan, and no Harrison David. So the Mercedes and Williams are missing a driver each. And I think that is it. Possibly, hang on, and Bullet Boy as well by the looks of things.
Yeah, Ninja's currently down on his time, so unless he has it all to gain in the 3rd sector, but I'd have backed out.
It wouldn't surprise me if he is, because he's on the mediums.
Yeah, I would have backed out of my lap if I was this far down though, because he's still burning in valuable ERS, which is quite hard to generate, so we'll see. Well,
yes, I still felt the mediums needed like a...
There we go again.
Maybe a lap or 2 laps on like warm-up laps kind of thing.
Yeah. Who else have we got? Who's running? Let's have a look. Where's Al? Here we go. So he's currently doing his out lap. Fruitful's leaving it late, so he's probably only going to get 1 hot lap on his mediums if he does go on to mediums. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, well, he might stick with his time, you know, and try and finish around P9, P10 on the hard tyres. But
that would be. I don't know if that would be preferable or not. It was hard to judge. It actually has been hard to judge the entirety of this week, which has been the best tire to start on in terms of that one stop.
Definitely. I think Robin really threw the spanner in the works yesterday with his result. Oof, Al had a moment then coming out of the penultimate corner. He's going on to his hot lap now though. Great view.
Big slates back down.
I'd love to see a 34 on the medium tyres. Let's see, is he going to get out of Al's way here? Yeah, he's got out his way, lovely.
Flag sector 1 and 2, can't see who that is, but we'll move on. Just watching Matrix. Matrix is up on his time, improving on the soft, so both Alphas are committing to starting on the soft tyre, by the looks of things.
Taking that really narrow there. He's can be close to getting an invalidation, but it's going to save time if you can absolutely perfect that cut.
Matrix runs deep into turn 17. This
is where my life flashes across my eyes there.
Oh, he's getting flashbacks, people, be careful.
Yeah, the flashbacks.
And Matrix comes in, so he made a mistake. He was only marginally up. It's going to have to be a quick turnaround. The delta, I think, the time you see on screen to the time the guys see in terms of their qualifying, how long they've got left, is about 35 seconds, I think.
And there we go, Al with a 34
there's your wow. There is your 34.
That is impressive. That is impressive.
I think I did a 36.2 yesterday.
I think I think I did a... What did I do? I think I might have done a 36.1 or something like that. Oh, can't even remember. But in a practice session, I did a 35.2. So I knew it was possible to go into... Well, not for me, but I knew it was possible for these guys to go into the 34s. Right, let's have a look. Who else we got? Mitch. Mitch would have seen that, and I know his heart would have sank.
I know what he would have said as well. He would have gone, "Are you for real?"
Yeah, he would have.
Because that is Mitch all over. Alb actually, let us know, he's moved up into second, squeezed himself ahead of the two Alphas.
Yeah, P Money Gaming 123. This is the league. Contest of Speed. This is the Tier 1.
This is the creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme, yeah. We have Tier 3s on Monday, Tier 2 on Tuesday, Tier 1 on a Wednesday, and there's the Americas tier on the Thursday.
Yeah, the Americas tier is our new introduction this season. And we're looking to expand into further areas across the world. I think South Africa is going to be one of them, and Australia. So if you are from those regions, do get in contact. Link will probably be in the comment section, in the description, somewhere. I'm sure someone's doing that for us.
Yeah, someone will be in touch on the stream feed for your P-Money. Right, Mitch is coming over the line now. Let's see if he can get an improvement, see if he can jump. Alfred, no, unfortunately not. He's just about, 5 hundredths down in this time. So, who else we got? Fruitful. Fruitful is currently half a second of an improvement on his time.
Fruitful needs to get up there. Look where Al is.
Yeah, that was from Sector 1, and you can't gain as much in Sector 1 as you can in Sector 2, and especially Sector 3, so this is where he'll gain his time.
Sector 3 is probably the big gainer. Twisty section, more grip on those tyres.
100%. Really surprised Zakar hasn't put a lap in yet. Is that
I think
anything?
He's struggling.
Struggling, is he? How's nothing to do with a ban, is it?
No, I don't. Not what I know of. I've not been informed of everything. I will have a quick look. On the whole, Tier 1 isn't too bad.
Running wide there, 2.2 seconds improvement, and that's a 34.8. Unbelievable from Fruitful. He's definitely stepped it up from our practice session. Where did he get that from? Ginger Ninja, final cross the line, unless Zakart's out.
Oh, no, Zakart did a 34.4 if you didn't invalidate it. Yeah.
Did he just nab pole then?
Yes, he did. Snatched it. Did a Vettel one-shot qualifying. Vettel of old, not this season.
There we go, fair play, guys. Oh, and Raikkonen jumping Fruitful as well. I didn't catch that either. Too busy trying to get Ginger Ninja some airtime.
So as you can see, Zach nicked pole, then out of gear. Kimi got himself sneaking through. Then Thomas, then Alp and Mitch and Matrix all on the soft. We've got Carlsbury, Jordan, good qualifying, Simply Rush up there all in the mediums. Then it's Ginger Ninja, Jamie, Charlie, Slater, Javi and Thomas.
Wow, that's a phenomenal time from the top 4 runners. You can see them on the medium tyre, and they're trumping the soft guys. That's some serious running.
It's not that they're trumping them, maybe it's 6/10 the gap, so there's a massive pace advantage. Just looking at, no penalties from last week for anyone, so well done to the Tier 1 lads. I'm sure the stewards and the admin will be thanking you for that, make their life a little bit easier.
Baker's just put an interesting comment there. He said the 1 minute 34.4 is faster than the pull from Casper on esports in the knockout stages 2 months ago. That just goes to show the speed.
Wowzers.
That goes to show the speed. And Charlie was the first to click naughty Charlie. But yeah, fair play to these guys and to the league as a whole, really, to be able to recruit and to attract these drivers.
That's the thing. The thing I've noticed since I've been here, so this is now my 3rd season here in this league. Just also how close the field is. As Al's left the session, that's not good.
Oh dear.
That's not good at all.
We can't even invite, can we?
No. Hopefully he can join back. He's had this problem though before. I think it happened in Germany. I may be wrong in saying that. Hopefully we can do something about it. We can't invite, so let's see if he can join straight back.
Yeah, because that'll be really detrimental to his championship lead. Because Fruitful's only 21 points behind, is he, or 23?
23.
23.
So blow the title race wide open again. Let's have a look at the tyre choices people have made.
Let's get that up as well.
So, like the majority of the Tier 2 boys last night, everyone from 11th downwards have gone with a hard tyre. I wouldn't say I'm entirely surprised by that. But yeah, they should be looking to go hard to mediums.
Yeah, and for the guys who, like Carlsbury, Jago, Simply, you know, these are all quick guys and they're going to be stuck behind these soft runners. I wouldn't be surprised if a few of the softs can maybe make up to P2, maybe P3. They will get a considerably better start off the line.
Yeah.
But being held behind a soft runner, like I had it with Blank yesterday, and I had it with Dan X427. It's so frustrating, but you just got to be patient and just hope you can regain the time that you'll lose.
I think it's more the stage of, you know, the soft runners are going to have you for the first 4 laps or so, and then you know as it's coming around to about lap 7 or 8, you're then going to start to outpace them. So you need to make sure you've got enough tyre life, I suppose, left when you're ready to go. We don't know, Rosa, we're working on it.
Yeah, we don't know where Al's jumped off to, but hopefully he'll be back.
Kind of got to be back now. Otherwise he's going to struggle.
Okay, I'll let you do the honours.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5 lights, and we'll just wait like we have to do every week. And away we go.
Away we go.
Obviously gets a clean start. No one's to his right hand side. Fruitful looks to jump. Kimmy straight away, a little bit of contact as they go into turn 2. We're going to jump further down. I think everyone is fairly clean, which will make it 2 nights in a row. Well done, everyone. And Carlsbury is ahead of Alps slightly as they run down Boulevard.
So only Mitch to jump places from the start there. Al has had a slow start, unfortunately, and yeah, that is really unfortunate for Al Katir. He hasn't been able to rejoin, and his car has actually been removed from the grid. So
that is not good. I say though, we were got away cleanly, but it looks like Thomas has got severe front wing damage. There is the commentator's curse.
Wrong Thomas. There we go. It's the Thomas. In-game name Thomas.
So Mitch, more importantly, has got ahead of Carlsbury. Out.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. Zakat leading comfortably. He's got almost a second gap from Fruitful.
Good. Carlsbury made up 3 places. Habby made up 4. Oh, we got incident between. Kimmy's got straight on. And that looks like that car is staying stationary as well.
Oh, his wing has actually implanted itself into the wall.
Oh, he's got to be careful he rejoins the track.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's
a
safety car job.
Yeah, it is, and it's not the. I want to say it's not the end of the world, but it kind of is. Oh, and Altakid's joined back. That is very frustrating for Al.
Yeah, feel sorry for him, man. Okay, without DRS, can Carlsby make a move upon Mitch?
I think so. That was Thomas, and that was in the pits. Oh, and Charlie's got some front wing damage as well.
Carlsby's all over Mitch at the moment.
So, Raikkonen's pitted on the hards. Hopefully, you go from hards to possibly softs at the end. We'll see how he goes. Important thing though is all these races, it's not whenever it's not a full grid, I wouldn't give up because strange things can happen and you could find yourself in the points. Every point matters.
Yeah, definitely, and the safety car could always come out. You could be saved. Like I think, didn't it happen in the Tier 3 race as a safety car?
Yeah, it was, and actually that's what
saved Stumpy, didn't it? And
yeah, it did. So that's what changes the strategy. Stumpy and Roger thought, oh, you know what? We'll go hard, sit to the end to see what happens. It actually worked out for him.
Yeah, and for Raikkonen as well, like it wasn't just him losing his wing; it was the fashion that he lost it.
Yeah,
so it took him about 12 seconds to actually get back going the right way again.
That is very, very frustrating.
Yeah, it is a shame Al's not there to contest with Zakhart at the moment, because that would have been great to watch, but let's just hope, don't want to put too much pressure on Fruitful. Maybe he'll be a bit wiser than me and accept 18 points is better than 0 points.
Yep. I would say also think about it, there's only 30 runners left, so for some of these guys it's going to be a great opportunity to gain some more important points, especially for that relegation battle that we have in this league.
Definitely.
Relegation and promotion system.
Definitely. I'm surprised Matrix went on the softs, because he's one normally to go with the, well, I won't say the correct strategy, but the optimum strategy, say. He's normally one to go with that, so surprised he's on the soft.
Well, when he first joined the league, he was one actually known for a very obscure and different strategy. So
yeah,
he comes up with. Oh, Zakhar's left the session.
He's left the session. Whoa, what's going on here?
So two championship, well, I say championship protagonists, but two of our lead runners that we expect to be at the front have had connection issues, and that is not good. And also with Raikkonen, also Thomas out, that gives Fruitful now the opportunity to cut into the championship lead, gain advantage of everyone else's misfortunes.
Yeah, Carlsby, he's closing to Mitch now. Is he going to make a move down the inside? He is. Pushes Mitch out wide, just about saves it from the wall there.
Oh,
Mitch making a move on the inside as well. Whoa, that's fantastic battling. Had to catch my breath there, but really good battling from Mitch. Tried his hardest to hold the position, and yeah, Carlsby got it done. Fair play.
I think everyone's getting, well, Alp's just getting a train starting to form between himself and what was Mitch, but these guys are now catching up to the back of the ghost car, Zakhart. Oh, that could explain why Kimi went off in a straight line. He had some wheel issues, and that's not ideal.
Okay, so will we see Matrix trying to make a move on Alp, because he is he's right on his gearbox.
He's definitely I would say holding Matrix up, so you may see Matrix come in, and he does perform an undercut.
Yeah, I'd say lap 5 is probably the best time to come in, lap 4, lap 5. Any longer, I think Blank suffered yesterday going 2 laps too long.
And let's see what tyre looks like. He's going with the hard tyre.
Yeah, hard to the end from there, he can do it.
Interesting choice.
Okay, Simply right on the back of Alp here. Quite an easy move by the looks of it. See if Alp defends. No, he doesn't. There we go. Simply does it simply.
Yep. And Jordan's now also on the back of this group as well. As Fruitful has pretty much checked out. There's no other way of saying it.
Yeah, we'll see if Carlsby makes any inroads there, but we'll see. Jago's going to be desperate to get past Alpinut now. He doesn't want to lose. He can see valuable points now, and I think it's fair to say Jago's not mind me saying he's had some pretty terrible luck in league racing recently, so he's desperate for some points.
Watch out for the dive bomb from nowhere.
Do you think any of the hard runners are going to surprise us today?
I don't know, but Mitch and Alp are both in, so they're coming a little bit early actually. No, but right. Will any of the hard runners surprise us? Possibly. It's difficult to tell at this stage. I think
distance to the leader.
It'd be more towards when they stop, and probably when they're starting their medium stint, we'll know what's going to happen. As Big Slater goes down the inside of Jamie 1S to turn 4.
I think Real Our Life was 20 seconds back when he pitted for the mediums, so
yeah, it pretty much shows it. I was 12 seconds behind him. I was doing the same thing. Yeah. I was struggling.
I don't know whether that's Robin's unbelievable pace or whether that's just how strong the strategy is.
Is that just not McLaren's in general at the moment?
Yeah, the McLaren's have got something that we haven't got.
Yeah. Or like some kind of FIA COS investigation, please.
I think
into the fuel usage of that McLaren.
Yeah, good spot there. Mitch is doing a 2-stop. If a safety car comes out,
I'm not surprised. I kind of expected that from Mitch. From what I've heard from him this week, he said he's probably going to do the 2-stop. He feels more comfortable doing the 2-stop rather than the 1-stop. So that means Alp, who pitted on the same lap's gone to hard, so Alp's going to go to the end. But it's all about this tyre preservation. They've got to keep life at the end, otherwise they're going to get swallowed up.
Just seeing who's got wing damage, and because I saw some by the Anderson Bridge, I think it was, and it's Ginger Ninja is missing his right end plate. Let's see what else we got. He's really struggling actually.
Jamie's come in. Jamie must have had some kind of issue, as he was on the hard tyre.
The gap between Fruitful and Carlsbury is staying the same. It's been around the 3.6, 3.7.
Ginger Ninja and Javi fighting each other very hard.
Yeah, that wing damage is so important around here. You need that downforce, and he's really struggling. Go on, Javi. Get it done. You don't want to be held up much longer.
It doesn't, because Big Slater's actually slowly reeling both of these in.
Just for the enjoyment of the stream as well, see a hard runner potentially coming back at it in the end and for some really good points. Ginger Ninja's obviously gone at the moment with he's not going to be there. So it's all hopes on Javi and Big Slater.
Yeah, that's half a second in one sector, pretty much. Big Slater is reading these to him.
Yeah. GN Biscuit, you can join by getting in touch with one of the admins and they'll guide you through it. So.
If you go to www.contestofspeed.com, Nightbot has quite conveniently put it in the chat. If you scroll up a little bit, it will be there. On the website it will show you how to register and get involved. In fact, if you keep scrolling up further, Blank's done it for us.
So Javi got past Ginger Ninja.
As we probably
anticipated. Yeah. And Ginger really did squeeze him up against the wall. I thought he was going to get pancaked a bit, but managed to squeeze through. But for on-track battles at the moment, there's not a lot going on. Carlsbury Fruitful, gap staying the same. Seems to be Sector 3 that Fruitful managed to get it back up to about 3.7, so...
Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for the pit stops, aren't we?
Yeah.
Got to that stage of the race where we're waiting for these medium guys to come in and put on the hards and see what they do in terms of pace with the hard runners that are going to stay out a little bit longer after they've stopped.
So, if you were Ginger Ninja now, you're losing about half a second, if not 8/10 a lap. Would you pit now and do a two-stop, or would you just grin and bear it for another lap?
I've got probably hanging. It's really awkward. It's in a very awkward window. If I was on the mediums and I've got the damage, and I would have pitted onto hard straight away, but it's the fact he's on the hards and he's got to go to another tyre which isn't going to make it to the end. That's the problem, so he's going to have to try and hang it out.
Ginger Ninja's got some really good straight line speed, to be fair.
Oh wow! Big Slayer tried to throw in the dummy, nearly had his wing chopped off by Ginger Ninja. Yeah, he's just got to stay out there, really.
Yeah, that's going to be frustrating for Big Slayer, but yeah, just save your ERS, be patient, and you can do this. That is the challenge with Singapore and Monaco. It's just about being patient and not sacrificing your race just to get ahead of the next guy.
It's one of these tracks you can't really enjoy it because you got to concentrate all the time. You just can't really.
Yeah,
I suppose if you're backing someone.
Later now, you'll be looking at Javi. Just we got yellow flag sector 2.
That could be. Let's have a look. Charlie's round again. He's hit the wall somewhere. That is a strange place. Oh, and he's retired on the track.
Come on, boys. Give us the safety car.
That will be a penalty coming your way, young man, I'm afraid. Got to be retiring into the pits as it brings out safety cars.
Ooh, Slater makes a move early. Not a great camera angle there. Ginger Ninja fought really hard there and had to run wide, so probably should give that position back, but regardless, Slater's going to get it done here.
Yeah, well, he picked up a 3-second penalty for his trouble, so...
Yeah, true enough. Need a little bit of contact, that's going to ruin his run a little bit.
He's putting it in the middle of the road like he did last time. Slater's going to go round the outside, gets the squeeze.
Oh, that's a nice camera angle, that's what we want.
Oh, and he then parks it on the apex.
Very slow exit for both of them there. But he's got it done.
I'll tell you what, this is cost them hand over foot, because Mitch has just reeled them in by like 3 seconds, about a lap and a half. Look at that, 6.6 seconds that gap is now. What, a lap or two ago it was 10 seconds? So Mitch using all that tyre life out of those mediums. Because we know he's going to have to stop again. Whether it's going to be for mediums or hards, we won't know. We'll find out soon.
Yeah, I just remember I wouldn't say fondly, of Ginger Ninja's defence last season whenever he had damage, and he would hold on to the very last. So, yeah, you have to get past him as soon as you can.
And Jordan is in.
Yeah,
see how much time he can gain.
It's about right time for the hard tyre. See if Carlsbury's obviously. Is he dropped? Yeah, he's been dropping time now, so I would have pitted if I was Carlsbury and try and gain some time back on the undercut.
Carlsbury's got no ERS left, whereas Fruitful got loads, but he's underfueled. If you see the yellow icon. Also, they've both got the green spanner, which indicates their pit window's open, whereas Simply hasn't got it yet, so Simply will be staying out. Be my guess.
Well, I'm gonna put it out there that Javi is looking really good from here.
Yep. He's going to be pushing that podium, I reckon.
Yeah, he's in about the right window, which as long as he doesn't drop off too much time. And if he can sort of hold up Fruitful a little bit, we'll see. Is obviously Simply, they're running different strategies, aren't they? So if Javi can hold up Fruitful, Simply would be in prime position.
Yeah, it's 29 seconds, I heard the word for the pit stop time.
Fantastic. What a great pit crew the Renault boys have got there. Another 2.5 seconds.
Rapid. Will he come out? Ooh, it's going to be close. He's going to lose a position to Alp.
Have I been missing something? Has Mitch gained loads of time on Ginger?
Yeah, he has.
Right, okay.
That has been coming down at a rate of knots.
Good move.
For the last 5 laps, I think he's taken like 10 seconds out of it. It was him and Slater.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, I just looked at the timings and Mitch was right behind him.
Yeah.
So.
And Slater's cleared off actually as well from Ginger Ninja, who's really struggling with that front wing damage.
Indeed. Okay, let's. This is where it all comes out to play now. So let's see if Simply can get a few good runs in on his hard tyres, and yeah, hopefully his teammate Javi is gonna hold up Fruitful when he eventually catches him back up. So I don't know. It's a bit of a difficult one. What would you do? What would you do?
Oh, wing it.
Wing it.
Honestly, in this situation, I
think the constructors means a lot to some drivers than others. I really like the constructors championship, and if I was Javi, I would run as long as I need to the point where I'm holding up Fruitful. Because at the moment, Simply has a good chance of definitely a podium, possibly a win.
I think Mitch has got past the both of them. That could be interesting. Matrix comes out and rejoins and splits the McLarens. So it's going to be interesting. Fruitful's going to probably take a lap or two to get those tyres up to temperature.
Definitely. Fruitful's lucky that he's come out ahead of Ginger.
Yeah, with regard to the team game, I don't know. I'm in a difficult position. I just get shouted at, moaned at anyway. So,
oh well, at least your teammate turns up on a regular basis.
Well, yeah.
No, I love him. He was away for work, so I'll forgive him. But He promised me at the start of the season we're going to challenge for the constructors, but between us, I think we've missed 5 races.
Yeah, that is a problem. I think if you develop that connection with your teammate that you got, then yeah, you'll be under the right understanding. You know, you can do things like go for the championship and team play, but I think the Drivers' Championship means a little bit more to everyone.
Yep, Mitch still making good ground on the front runners.
Yep.
Should get into DRS now, ready for the straight, but will he be close enough to make a move? We shall see.
Mitch's pit stop will probably be in about 4 laps time, so about lap 18. We'll see him come in, I reckon. So actually everyone's closed back up again, which is good to see. We've got a train. We have the Ginger Ninja train.
What?
Oh, the two teammates nearly collide with each other.
I don't know what Ginger was doing then. He is getting desperate. Look at the move he's just made on Matrix.
Oh, and helps hit the back of him. That's end plate. That is end plate damage if I've just seen it.
For me, at this point, he's defending recklessly, and he's actually costing himself time.
Yeah, I noticed his defending when he was defending Big Slater wasn't great, and because Alpine held up simply, he's on the back of him as well.
That's a shame. Like he's, I don't know whose fault that was with Alp obviously taking damage, but it wasn't an end play, was it, from Alp? It seems.
There was some kind of bodywork where it's a little bit nicked out the front portion of the wing. I don't know, but there was carbon fibre scattering into the air.
Yeah, this is costing Simply as well now. He's obviously in the train.
Speaking of things costing, Mitch hasn't got the move done and Slater yet, and that means Fruitful's behind and has got DRS. You can see the Alfa Romeo driver weaving just to let Slater know, yeah, I'm here. I'm going to want to get past you.
Yeah, his mediums won't be great now, but he should be close enough to get this move done.
Going to have to go to the outside, go the long way around. Slater's going to look deep, looking to squeeze Mitch. Mitch will go around the outside, which is in the inside for the next corner.
Oof, Slater close. Oh, he hits Fruitful.
Across.
He hits Fruitful, but does Fruitful get damage?
I think Fruitful got away with it.
Yeah,
if he has, he's a very lucky boy. Oh no, he's got damage, front right hand side.
Front right's gone. Right then, well.
I couldn't tell if anyone was to blame there, but Mitch gave him the squeeze, but...
Yeah, from first thoughts on that, I think Mitch had the corner for me. And
he had the corner, he gave him the squeeze, which, you know, he's got every right to, but I think what Slater's trying to do, he's got, I need to get out of the way. He's kind of hit the wall and then spun back across with the reaction to it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's going to get looked at later on this week.
Oh, poor Slater. I think he's lost his entire front ring. Yeah, he has. Oh, wow.
Hopefully we'll pit for mediums now and hopefully get to the end.
Yeah, that'll be touch and go.
But
that's hard to watch, that is. Luckily, he wasn't the furthest possible distance away, but...
Try not to understeer off into the wall. So Fruitful has dropped off the back of Mitch for a little bit.
Yeah, well, to see the Tier 3 was relatively clean, and yesterday's race was unbelievably clean. And I think that's what you can expect with Tier 2. No, oh, okay, did I see...
No, you missed out on many things yesterday.
Oh, did I? Oh, dear.
Hi.
There, I'll forget what I said.
I needed new underwear changed after the lap 1 or 2. Rowan had a contact with someone, spun round.
I did see Roland actually putting Don Ammo up on the wall sideways.
Yeah.
That was quite nice
and
to
then
see.
I pretty much didn't know what I was going to do, slammed on the brakes and just closed my eyes and veered out of the way. So yeah, it was interesting.
From the wheel-to-wheel racing I saw, and what I saw on stream as well when I watched it back, it looked really clean in Tier 2, obviously.
It's got so much better actually, because obviously everyone is running of similar pace, or quite similar pace to each other. It's meant that, especially this season and last season, there's more chance for people to battle with each other. And obviously the racecraft has then improved season upon season, which has been great to see. So I think everyone's now used to running with other people, and also now getting to grips with what people do with certain things.
I think the biggest improvement that I found for, well, myself, and I'm assuming the other drivers in Tier 2 and the guys who've gone up to Tier 1, is my 1 lap pace was, I don't know, say it was alongside everyone else's in the tier, but where I really suffered was if I was behind somebody, I did not know where to brake. I was having to go about, well, as far as simply as from Matrix is now, just to follow drivers.
Sorry to interrupt, Varamir. Jordan's going to go for a move round the outside of Alp. And that was very nice and clean from the Racing Points driver. Yeah, that's right, I didn't say 14 yet, for everyone that keeps putting me up week upon week. It is Racing Point. So, we've effectively got 11 runners.
Yep.
Big Slate has stopped.
One more to go and everyone running will be guaranteed points.
Yeah, Big Slate has stopped and he has come out behind Ginger Ninja. So the two drivers with front wing damage have repaired themselves and are looking to find inroads. I think these guys are going to be battling with Jamie for the last championship point, because Jamie's probably going to have to stop again. Speaking of people stopping again, Mitch is in.
Yep, Mitch is in, about right time, I would say. Could have gone 1 lap more. I think I would have gone one lap more, but he knows his strategy more than me. He's practiced it enough. Let's see where he comes out.
Yeah, lighter fuel, he reckons he can probably do a lap probably more in this set than the last set, so I mean he's in tier 1 for a reason, and that's why we're still in tier 2.
Yeah, good point. Touche.
I think he knows what he's doing.
Right, let's have a look where he is to the leader. There we go. 27 seconds or 28 seconds. So
he's, well, let's take 23, because it's going to be fruitful. It's going to be taking the lead because of Javi hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah. Alright then, Robin, the gauntlet's been dropped. Let's see what Mitch can do.
Actually, I'm going to mention his name. It's not often I say something positive about my brother, but he didn't get I don't think he got noticed yesterday with his. After he had his little incident, he went from 14th up to 6th in the last 11 laps, which I thought was quite a good performance, considering some of the people he had to pass as well.
Yeah, he was really quick around. He's really quick around Singapore, and even from last season, he enjoys the track, doesn't he? So.
Yes, technical issues yesterday didn't help him, but still a good result. As Javi's into the pits onto the medium, as we suspected. So it's going to be between him and Mitch. And I think Mitch is just about to do it.
Simply as well on Matrix, but it's a bit of a DRS train, so Matrix should be safe. Yeah, I would. There we are. He drops his DRS. He knows the score.
So the gap between Fruitful and Carsbury is actually about the same when they pitted. And we've got Oh, Big Slater's round.
That's a battle in with Ginger, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I was going to say that is a very unusual place to drop the car.
Any damage for him?
It looks okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks okay. So we shall go back to...
Good battle for the on-track podium positions though. We got Matrix leading, Simply just behind.
Under pressure from Simply.
So yeah, from P2, P3, P4 and P5. Oh, and P6. Amazing.
Yep.
So
hopefully with these guys battling, this is going to help Mitch. We will keep an eye on Mitch's progress.
Yep. Simply, well, again, he's going to have that frustration now, knowing Matrix is on older tyres.
Yeah, Matrix doing a good job actually on those tyres. And Alp as well, because Alp's on the back of this group. He's done a lot of laps on those hard tyres. I think for those two it's all about staying in the DRS train and waiting for their opportunity.
And Mitch with the fastest lap on his fresh tyres. Good work.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. Is he close enough to make a move on Matrix? He's had a really good run. Late braking on the outside. Here we go. Come on, you can do this. Runs off track there. Don't know if... Oh, that's close. Bit of contact as well, but... For me, I think running wide there, I think is getting a bit of an advantage, and you don't really get penalised for it, so...
Yeah. The gap out front is coming down, and I've just clocked on why, and it doesn't surprise me. Fruitful's got front wing damage that we know of.
Yeah.
On the right hand side, and that gap has come down by about a second, about a lap and a bit. So could we see everyone hem in on Mr. Fruitful Coupe?
Yeah, it's you know, notoriously hard track to overtake on, but with that damage, it's going to be close.
It is going to be close.
11 laps to go.
Yeah, after this one, it'll be 11 laps to go.
Yeah.
And Mitch is already on the back of Jamie, hassling that Red Bull through sector 3. Oh, big tag slapper from Mitch. New underwear, please, in the Alfa Romeo. He nearly put it in the wall. That could have been curtains.
He's low on ERS, but so's Jamie. 30% each. Alright, let's see. At the front, Jay goes Simply.
Carlsbury takes another half a second out.
Can Mitch get this move done? Lovely. Excellent. Now it's similar to his previous move.
Blades, we're going to have to accept your apology at some point. It won't be now.
Have he got through as well?
Yep.
Following right up on Mitch, so
Both
yeah.
coming on the move, so let's keep an eye on that gap. Everyone is closing on each other, so this is going to get interesting. We will look at penalties I'll look at penalties in a bit.
We say about Singapore being hard for overtaking, but these boys are making all the moves. Matrix has dropped out of DRS range now, so if he can't catch that up, he's going to be under threat now from Simply.
Apologies for that, I've returned. Sorry.
So Simply should be close enough now. He should be able to get this move done. Depends on his exit here.
All Matrix is just nearly out the window, so important for Carberry's got 1.7 seconds. Oh,
Yeah.
this is going to get very close. I'm liking this already.
Yeah, it's the ERS now. Simply ran out. He just didn't have enough to run it in rich for the straight.
Yes, Tichy, I would use that sentence, but I can't because there's a word in that contains something I'm not allowed to say because it would cost me a sub. So I'm not going to say it. But yes, it is going to get interesting. It's spicy. Read the word. 7 seconds, the gap between Mitch and Alp.
And Carlsbury is only 1.5 between him and Fruitful, and Carlsbury's not had a win yet, has he?
I don't think so, not this season anyway.
I doubt it with the likes of Al.
I mean, he's had some strong competition up until now, but this is definitely a moment he can have. Could grasp it.
Yeah, and Fruitful should be smart here, like he's a great driver.
He's been saving his ERS. So.
Yeah, saving his ERS, but 18 points. If he has to battle hard, I still think 18 points is a fantastic result.
That's if he gets 18 points. Look at the gaps.
Yeah, that's it. If you let one through, there's
Alp has just had a shocking last sector.
Yeah, and Carlsbury is now into the DRS of Fruitful, so here we go, see what's going on.
Fruitful's got 2 warnings. Carlsbury hasn't got a penalty either. Matrix hasn't got a penalty. Simply, no penalty for Simply either. Jordan has got 2 penalties, so that could cost him. Alp has also
Simply just hit into the back of Matrix. I don't think either of them got wing damage, even though Matrix went into the wall and Simply gave him a fair nudge, to be honest.
So out of the top 8, unfortunately, it is Jordan that has got the most penalties, and he's got 6 seconds worth. Everyone else is very close with their warning, so it could come down to penalties. We hope it doesn't, and that the on-track action does the talking. Matrix is now outside the window, so Carlsbury's hassling that Ferrari through Sector 3.
Yeah, Carlsbury's done a great job to pull away from Matrix, but the problem is now everyone's gaining on Fruitful.
And they will do. Because of how the nature of Sector 3 means as they drop out, look, and Matrix is back inside the window again.
Yeah, he's it's gonna be a bit of a DRS train, so Matrix should be safe. Simply should be safe from J Ghosts. You'd like to think.
Yes, Blades, we will use your football analogy. If Carlsbury gets past, the floodgates may open. Who knows? Mitch is down to 4 seconds with 8 laps to go.
Gearbox. Carlsbury though with no ERS now. He's 6%.
He's going to get it done. Looking to the inside. Fruitful defends hard.
Fruitful's,
he's
run wide.
He's done the switchback.
Yeah, he's done it.
Oh, maybe the double switchback.
Excellent defending from Fruitful. He really cut up the apex there.
Maybe the triple switchback. Matrix is right there. Oh my word, this is incredible.
Oh, he's got the inside. He still holds it.
Be careful, lads. There's still 8 laps to go. Plenty of time.
Yeah, you can still burn out your tyres, and the overheating if you push too hard is a real thing. So
Alp has now joined the back of the COS Tier 1 Conga.
Nice. Yeah, great defending from Fruitful. Just harvest your ERS and do the same again.
This is incredible. No gap is bigger than 3/4 of a second between first and 6th. Mitch just getting it down to 3 seconds and putting Javi with him.
Fruitful was running in medium and then high ERS then, and I would have just put it in 0, save it all for that straight. But yeah, he's going to try and make the move before the turn. Fruitful defends slightly.
This is gonna. Oh, he's running on nothing. Cosby's got nothing left in terms of ERS.
Bit of contact, a little bit of contact there.
Oh, Matrix runs deep, cuts it off, slip. Oh, close the door and Simply.
Right, Calvary Here we go, round 2 on to Fruitful. Fruitful has got 40% ERS. Carlsberry has got 4% ERS.
And in the red corner representing the Tifosi. Oh, it
That's
does the
a
dummy.
lovely move from Carlsberry, pushing out wide.
Squeeze it off. Matrix looks to follow through. Oh, Fruitful says no.
He's gonna come back with more.
Oh, be careful, lads. Oh, Matrix is going to get a run, possibly, or squeezed out. He's got to be careful. Simply behind him.
Be careful. You can see a 6-car pile up here. You can see it coming. That's if Fruitful can't do anything now, which I don't expect he will be. That's Carlsberry's ticket to P1.
Just want to say thank you for the 27 viewers that are watching. Don't go anywhere because you're about to miss potential
Interestingly,
explosions.
lads, we've got Mitch and Javi rejoining the train.
This is incredible. Oh, Jordan is definitely going to drop himself out of 5th. He's got 9 seconds worth of penalties.
I'd like to know the wear on Matrix's tyres right now. 20 lap old. Yeah. And it's not exactly like he's been saving his tyres.
Oh, you know what? He's got a great run though. Never go at Fruitful. And Alp's trying to break the train from Mitch. Fruitful could be up 3 seconds.
That's going to sting at the end.
That is going to hurt him massively. That could be down to 8th if he's not careful.
Yeah, 8th, maybe. Yeah, 8th. Maybe 9th, I was going to say, but.
Well, we don't know. It depends what happens. Mitch is.
See what we got. Matrix is going to make the move. Fruitful
There's
defends.
many moves going to probably happen.
Whoa! Matrix has run so wide. He hits his tyres. He's dropped down to P4.
Oh, simply nearly runs into the back. Jordan goes down the inside of Matrix now, which is the outside.
Yeah, Matrix. I don't know. He joined unsafely, in my opinion. He bounced off the wall.
Oh, he looks to squeeze Jordan into the wall.
Yeah, that was.
They need to get past. Yeah, these guys now need to get past. If Matrix has got damage, they don't want to lose. Simply. Meanwhile, Carlsberry is checking out. Doesn't want to be a part of this anymore.
I can imagine the stress that these boys are all under. Like, this was me, Robin and Arbar for the last few laps. But pretty much from now, I'd say. And the difference being there's 8 drivers involved.
You think about your braking points, you think about where the person in front is braking, you're thinking where are we going to overtake him, what fuel, ERS management, everything. Your head is... Right, Matrix is out the window, so Jordan needs to get this move done, because, he has got it done as well. Easy. Out looks to get it done as well. Mitch is there.
Yeah,
Simply's got past Fruitful.
Yeah, he got past on the start finish straight.
Out got past Matrix, and Javi's going to get past Mitch as well. Mitch is a bit nappy.
Yeah, Matrix has got wing damage from when he hit that wall, and I'm surprised he didn't lose a tyre.
Oh, I'm surprised he's not going to move out of the way here either, because Mitch needs to get that move done.
Yeah, he's moved. There we go.
And he's held up the Renault quite nicely.
But
Javi goes down the inside, wow!
He had to stick with Mitch, he had to do it.
He had to do it. He had to do it. Aggressive, but it needed to be done.
Oh, this is great to watch. Look at this, from P1 down to P8 there is... Well, let's have a look, it can work that out for me. We've got 6.6 seconds, that's absolutely nothing.
So Carlsberry on course to make it 3 wins from 3 for the McLaren boys this week, which is massive in the overall team constructors, where all 4 tiers get added together.
Okay, so next up then we've got Jay Ghosts on Fruitful. Fruitful must be kicking himself. Just wrong place, wrong time for him. Really unfortunate.
Yes, Rosa, what do you want? Alpha 1, Tier 3. Well, you know, if you boys didn't bottle it, then you probably would have been 3 from 3.
Yeah, Jagos gets the move done on Fruitful again on the start-finish straight, so Fruitful just can't get a good exit onto that section. Real
Jordan
shame.
got past Fruitful. Jordan catch simply eating into Carsbury's lead a little bit. Carsbury underfueled at this current stage as well.
Alright, Simply is 1.6 behind Carsbury. It's got 3 laps.
So at the moment, it's Alp that is going to be third on penalties. And then Mitch and possibly Javi, but I'm trying to work that out.
God, I do feel for Fruitful.
Yep. But it's not the end of the world. He's still going to pick up points in terms of the championship. Probably not the amount he was hoping to get, but Al was unable to rejoin at the start of the race, which is really unfortunate. Who knows what this race would have done, but it's thrown up plenty of fireworks.
Definitely.
And we've enjoyed it so far. Still 3 to go.
Yeah. Mitch is making this strategy work. Like he's there or thereabouts. But again, like just to clarify for anyone who is racing in Singapore, I don't think that's the right strategy to do because you're relying on people to have incidents ahead of you, purely on incidents. People getting held up.
You're trying to pass the traffic.
Yeah, just passing the traffic.
Oh, surely not 3 light. Oh, bitch, did he run into the back of Thomas?
No, he looked alright.
And having he runs into the back of Mitch. Wow, that is very close.
Mitch, Fruitful there was not giving out an inch and almost took out actually.
I'll tell you what, I don't know how the 3 behind Thomas have escaped any kind of significant front wing damage. Just a concertina effect. Simply, meanwhile, has got the gap out front down to under a second. This one's not over.
Yeah, things are really hotting up. I think Carsbury pushed really hard on his initial stint on them hards, and that's why he's suffering for it now. Like, I think Singapore and well, the high deg tracks, you just got to be quite smooth and easy on your first few laps. Don't even consider pushing hard.
Matrix is still going on those tyres out there, doing a good job, even with that front wing damage. Without it, would have been interesting to see where he would have fared up against these. Out, then he put in the wall. We did put in the wall, but he escaped significant damage. Lucky boy. So Mitch's turn. The pressure.
Yeah, unbelievable. Right, we've got Simply onto the straight now. He's running into overtake. See if he can close up the gap. What was it, again, if he asked to put you in this position, what would you do if you were Simply? Would you push now or save
Mitch has just got past Thomas. I'll answer your question in a minute. What would I do? Oh, I don't really want to leave it to the last lap just in case. Oh, and Javi's got past Alp as well, and it's Javi on the back of Fruitful.
If I was Simply right now, 0 ERS. All the way to lose.
It's got to be a last lap. And Javi's picked up a penalty. That's going to affect who's going to finish where. We'll find out, changing all the time.
Well, he's burning it. He's burning it. He's in.
Well, Carsbury's on marginal fuel. The yellow light has just flicked off. He's on low ERS, so Simply's got more ERS at the moment.
Is this going to be a maiden win for both of these drivers? Potentially?
Potentially it will be. Let's have a look. Yeah, it will be a maiden win for Carlsbury.
Carlsbury is on 10% ERS.
Yep.
Need a good exit here now, Simply. He needs a good exit.
You could say he's probably only got one more opportunity left after this one.
Oh. Carlsbury's on 5%. I don't think he's close enough.
And Javi's not. Oh, and Javi's going to look to get on the back of Thomas. Here we go. This one's been building up. He's got no ERS left. Thomas goes to the inside. Javi goes the long way round. Maybe a switchback. Oh, switchback on the cards. There we go. And Fruitful, we know she's going to hang it in there. Just give him the squeeze. Well done, Javi. Great move.
Simply now. Simply for me, he's got one more chance, and this is where I made my move on Arbar. Well,
he needs.
I made a feint on him.
Good exit.
He can defend. Again,
I think he's just too far away.
Yeah, he's got no ERS. He should have saved it, but I say he should have. He's done a fantastic job for P2.
If he does it, if he hangs on the last sector,
Fruitful getting on Javi again.
Yep. Alp is still there.
Carlsbury into the final sector now with 3 corners left. And for his first victory in Contest of Speed, we've got Carlsbury. Amazing drive from him. P2 we got Simply.
Yep, Simply picks up his first podium. So well done, and Mitch gets onto
podium as well.
There we go.
Fantastic, Mitch. Making that strategy work. Really impressive.
Jordan didn't drop too far on penalties actually, and still ended up a creditable 5th place. So well done to Jordan. That's a good result for him as well.
Yeah, unbelievable, absolutely brilliant race. The first phase of the race was a bit boring, a bit disappointing with Val obviously missing out, and Zach Hart as well, but the second and the third phase of that race was unbelievable.
So we're just waiting for Big Slater just to finish off. He has taken the fastest lap as well. Wow, is all I'm going to say to that. We did ask if Tier 1 could live up to the expectations and the standard Tier 3 and Tier 2 had set this week, and they've possibly raised that benchmark once again.
Yeah, another good week for Contest of Speed, and it's all for the Americas tier to deliver now. No pressure, boys.
Yep. America's tier is tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's get these guys invited in. Let's go with the top 3. If we can have your driver of the day votes, comments in the chat, we'll do a quick tot up to who you think is going to be driver of the day. Shall announce that as well whilst we do the interviews.
Sure. Do you want to invite them in for me?
Yep, I will.
Just going to point out that Carlsbury had 1 warning on lap 1, which I'm assuming is from the very start, so same as Simply. Oh, he actually picked up. That's interesting. So Simply has 3 warnings.
One will be for possibly a contact or.
Ah, yeah, cool. A lot of clean drivers. Well done, boys. Yeah, 1 warning. Fair play. Mitch, driver of the day. Simply driver of the day.
Just everything.
Yeah, I've sent Mitch one initially.
I think I've sent some out.
So yeah, fantastic race. Have anyone got any comments for the guys, or are you gonna leave us wing it?
Yeah, any questions? We don't mind asking them on your behalf. I just want to say thanks for everyone with their support on the stream. Nearly 30 viewers, so really good to have you all along for the fun and games of this evening, as we have our podium candidates just about to join us. So the usual thing I ask is, can you make sure your audio is to be shared? We'll have a little chat, shall we? Nice little chat.
Should we start with P3 and Mitch?
Yeah, we'll start off with Mitch. If he is here and he is alive.
Oh, I'm alive.
Oh, of course you're alive. Are you sweating?
I got a little back sweat going on. Not gonna lie.
How's the blood pressure? Was it quite high?
It was. I was nice and calm. I ran my own race until I ran into a train.
Ah, yes, yeah, we saw that. Fair enough, we saw that.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you did the two-stop, which was completely different to everyone else. How did you feel it went as a whole?
Honestly, I couldn't ask for better. I know most people probably don't think it's going to work, but the one thing it allowed me to do is push on as hard as I wanted to. I had as much empty track as I was by myself for 2/3 of that race. So, I mean, I can't ask for much. It just turns into an endurance race at that, and just how much faster can I be than everybody on the hard tire? I had absolutely no pace on the hard tire. That's why I didn't use it.
Fair enough. I know you said that all week. You said you preferred the two-stop over anything else, and you put yourself in a good position in qualifying to get yourself some points. So that ended up being a good result for you.
Yeah, really good result, Mitch. Well done, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
Yeah, and didn't see Simply join, but yeah, Carlsbury. I think that's your first win in Contest of Speed. How do you feel?
Yeah, quite good. Was nervous on the end. My controller died, so it was kind of nervous.
We saw you catch. Sorry, Barry. We saw you catch Fruitful. Did you know that he had front wing damage, or were you just?
Yeah, because he was so much slower, so I had a guess.
Fair enough. Very much.
Yeah, it was a really good race to watch. Just the train back to P8. There was only 6 seconds covering you all. At what stage did you feel confident you were going to get, well, P1, P2?
I don't know what happened at the start, because everybody was just dropping back, crashes and front wing damage all around. After the pit stops, I started just doing my own race and noticed Fruitful had lost some time consistently, so I was quite optimistic to have the victory today. But then when I catched him, my controller died and lost like 4 seconds, and Matrix was behind. It was Alfa Romeo. Yeah. No, before that.
Mitch.
Yeah. So it was kind of nerve-wracking, but then I got Fruitful again. He defended well. Much like I did in my first race. I had a front wing damage and kept him behind. But in the end I got him. So it was a nice surprise.
Yeah, really good job.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mitch. Just to finish off, Blanca's asked, can you slow down for the Americas tier tomorrow, if that's okay. If he's here.
Probably unmute myself. Yeah, my bad. No, I'm not going to do that for you, Blank.
Oh, you're not going to. Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. So with Simply Not here, we will conclude the stream. Well done to Carsbury and Mitch for your podiums, and Carsbury for your victory. Also, Simply, who's not here, well done.
Yeah. We got through it, yeah. Good job. Enjoyable. Really good race. Yeah. Alright, we shall, yeah, catch you all tomorrow, isn't it?